If it's working. I'm gonna check. Hello, you guys. I'm really sorry. Hello. You are welcome. I'm very sorry. It's my internet. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. This happens almost every winter anyway. No one is here. Hello. Okay, yeah, I can see you. Olatuji Sheffield. Thanks for joining in today. It's been a while, my brother. How is everything? How is Dubai? Hope things are going fine. Olaro TB, thank you. Please click the like button, like and share. As you are coming in, please like and share. You guys, I'm still not 100%, but please, if you can see and hear me, can you let me know if you can see and hear me? Abisola Olojete Omoyeni Anima Shaun. Thank you guys for coming on. Shout out to you all. If you put in a comment, I'll be able to shout you out. So I can see about 10 people here, but I only see 4 people commenting. So those are the people I've already shouted out. Olatuji Sheffield, Olaro TB, Omoyeni Anima Shaun, Bisola Olojede, Adebimpe Ajala. Oh, you can see and hear me. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to really waste time because it's as if the time runs really fast. I just want to say happy Sunday. Ogini Keji, you are welcome. I just want to quickly say a huge thank you to every one of you that has been supporting me one way or the other, whether it's live video, whether it's uploaded video. You guys have been coming through for me. I really appreciate your support. And also, I told you guys I wasn't feeling fine. It was common flu, but you know what is going on right now? If you have a common flu in UK, US, or anywhere in the world right now, the first thought that will come to your mind is COVID. So I was like, I know it wasn't, because I'm not feeling like it was COVID or anything, but the kids are going to school, so you still have to, think about that. But I'm using all these alternative remedy, sea moss, moringa, hamla. I'm just mixing everything together and I'm drinking it, but it's like a common flu. I do get that every year, whereby I feel like I'm having malaria, aches and pains all over my body, like pins and needle. So it's been a week now. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting much more better. And I really appreciate all your messages, the prayers. I thank you so much, each and every one of you that watched the video, even though it's a podcast. I really appreciate your support. I want to just come out here because I know whenever I come out, I feel more elated by the time I finish all the live streaming, speaking to you guys, reading your comments. It makes me feel so much better. Lori Apata, you are welcome. Hi, Isha. Going in and out is the internet. Is my internet, you guys. I really apologize for that. I've been trying to fix it. That's why I even came late, and I'm so sorry for that as well. So you guys, let's quickly go into it. My darling Shemilore Apata, my darling sister, thank you. Oh, thank you, Adebimpe Ajala. Don't mind me. The hair is even old, but I just can't be bothered. You know when you can't be bothered? Even my face, I just use my MAC powder. I just slap the powder on, use lipstick, do some highlighter, I just do some highlighter, do some orangey kind of eyeshadow on my lid. Nothing. I just did my brow. It was only powder. So it's really good that my face is clearing up. I'm using this M-Seed oil lately, and I think it's working. It's actually giving me a more clearer skin and, clearer and younger skin. So don't let me hype myself too much, you guys. Happy Sunday. Let's continue. I have a lot to talk about, so I will try as much as possible to touch a little bit on it. I just want to interact with you guys before I go into all these Beke Jan John situation that we are in. So who should we start with? I think I will start with Jorolumofin and Tunde Ednot. Why I want to talk about this is because I spoke about it some times ago. I don't understand what is going on between these guys, you know. I can't really fathom it, how guys will be going so hard with each other like this. Jorolumofi is a self-acclaimed relationship expert. I don't know whether he studied for that. Aisha Tolaiwola, thank you so much. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, like I said, Tunde Ednut is kind of like a bully sort of on social media. I don't know. I know he did so many bad and good. There are so many people that he has helped, and there are so many people that I don't know. Tacha, for instance, Big Brother Naija Tacha. So I just want to brief on it. And these guys have been, I don't even want to really show you guys, but I will show you, like, Joronumofi is taking a mic on Tunde Ednut lately, because apparently when Joronumofi said that he's taking Tunde Ednut to court, Tunde Ednut just joked about it, you know, when you just make fun of his lawyer. He was making fun of his lawyer. And I think Joronumofi realized that there is no way he could get any justice or anything done if he continued to use a lawyer in Nigeria. So I think he decided to take the case up a notch and get a lawyer in Atlanta, where Tunde Ednut was staying, and actually seek for a lawyer. And the lawyer wrote a letter to Tunde Ednut. And I think Tunde Ednut, in response by Tunde Ednut's lawyer, saying that he is not mentally okay. And to be honest, that is what people don't understand. A lot of these people that troll on social media, a lot of people that looks like, you know, they bully people on social media, most of them, their life is miserable. I'm going to tell you that. It's because they are projecting the bitterness, the sadness in their hearts. They are projecting it. Sometimes some people are not regular troll. They just troll simply because at the moment they are down and they want everybody, you know, mystery company, if you get what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm just quickly going to share the screen. I'm not going to go too much into it. Share the screen, then we're going to end it there. So I just want to read what he said. He said that, you know, today you are now claiming you have psychological damage and you are seeking medical help because of my post about you. When you were insulting my Nigerian lawyer, were you in the mental home then? I beg you, please insult my Atlanta attorney too. Well, psychological damage, it explains a lot. And that is where I draw the line. Seriously, a lot of people doesn't know that a lot of these troll, they have this psychological issue that they don't know how to deal with it. Maybe they are living alone. Maybe today is going through it. It could be because of papers. It could be because of the stress of this C19 alone. Is affecting a lot of people mentally. And if you know the higher rate of people that are, you know, committing the big S, you won't believe it. Anyway, I'm going to quickly move on and talk about Seun Kuti. Seun Kuti is Fela Anikulapo Kuti's son. Seun Kuti is somebody that is very vocal when it comes to government issue, the EndSARS situation. He was one of the bearer, you know, the pallbearer of this situation, even to the point that he was warned through his sister Yeni Kuti, who is on View. This View, the station that they burned down when the EndSARS situation was going on. There was this sister of Seun Kuti, Yeni Kuti, Auntie Yeni Kuti. She's on that show, and I think they wrote a letter. That was what Seun said, that they wrote a letter to the sister and tell the sister to warn him not to go ahead with whatever he wants to do in the Talakuta or whatever. And, you know, he's very, very vocal. I'm just telling you to show you the kind of person he is. He's kind of going towards the way of his dad, late Fela Anikulapo Kuti. I don't know whether he has the strong will to do what his dad has done, but I think he is really good and he speaks up as well. But unfortunately, they said they had a party in his area yesterday and people were calling him out because he actually used a gun. I don't think he used it on anyone, but maybe into the hair, which is not necessary, like the lady narrated, that this thing wasn't necessary. This person said that, let me see if I can bring up what this lady was accusing him of. And a lot of people were actually testifying to it, saying that, oh, it is true. that it is true, he did this, he did that, they didn't expect it, that there was a party going on in the area around the time, and they parked in front of his house. You understand? Oh yeah, your view, Olatunji Temitayo Sheffield, thank you. I just don't want to go on about that. That's why I quickly want to, just talk about it. I don't want us to stay too much. I really need to rest, I'm telling you. But I just miss you guys, and I need to come out here and speak to you. So I think the people parked in front of his house, and when the guy was asked that, why did you park in front of them? No, sorry, I think, this is this today, no situation again. You trust Bobrisky, he put himself, and she was saying that, okay, let's forget about that. Let me continue with the show. I digress. I digress. Let me go on and continue with the Seun Kuti situation. Sorry, that wasn't what I was trying to bring up. I just want to say that sometimes, when you are actually being a spokesperson for some certain oppression, you are complaining about the way government is oppressing you. I just want to say, I would like to hear what you guys think about that. What I think is that sometimes people will push you, people will do certain things that you will be forced to speak up or to do some certain things, but you have the power to control yourself, to control your action. That's the only thing you have. You can't control the actions of other people. You can actually tell them that this is wrong, but there is no way you can control their actions. And I think that is what happened in this situation of Seun Kuti. Darasimi Tosin, good evening, my darling. You're welcome. Adelaja Yomikun, my sweetheart, how are you? Thank you so much. I saw your message. I'm getting very much better. I just need to come out here and speak to you guys. I still have some pains in my body. When you have malaria, that's the way I'm feeling. But I know it's flu, it's not malaria. So this is what the person said. It's a very lengthy message. And the person said, Seun Kuti put out a gun over a street parking matter in Ikeja tonight. Personally assaulted the car owners. Attending the party, used thugs to assault them and call them gluttons at a paid event. I saw it happen. It was about 7 p.m. when I decided, let me see. I hope you guys can hear me while I'm reading this, because it's not very big. I don't want to make it too big anyway, so that you guys can hear me. If I make it too big, you might not hear me. So let me make it full screen. Yeah, I think with full screen. So it was about 7 p.m. when I decided to stroll out of Lagos Facebook Hangout party held at 16 Akinyolayemi Street off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. Outside the building, this lady was narrating what had happened. And sorry, she said, outside the building where I stood, I couldn't help but shift attention to the man in an armless top and slightly over the knee trouser. Raging, he was mad that the party attendees littered the street where he obviously lives with their cars. A genuine concern. His gate was affected. There was a resident stranded in his car trying to access his compound but couldn't. Kuti's fury leaped and began to ridicule the guy who blocked the access. Whether the guy knew or not that it was Kuti, he screamed back, asking him to take things easy before he leaves. Next thing, some 3 guys left Kuti's side and rushed the guy with slaps and blows, while Kuti also landed in a heavy strike on his head amid screaming. The guy retreated, almost crying, Kuti continued to rage at other car owners until one of the organizers, showed up in the middle of the effort to pacify one of the bouncer, told Kuti to next thing again. Kuti thug rushed at the bouncer for such effrontery. Anyway, it goes on and on like that. You can pause it. And she said barely 30 minutes after we left, she got feedback from people at the party that there had been a gunshot forcing everyone to scamper. I'm shocked that Kuti would rather make his point with a gun than engage the organizer. Seeing him in the movie citation and now he found his voice during NSAS protest reinforces the feeling the things aren't what they seem. Kuti was a thug to behold. And a lot of people were confirming it. I was there. I wasn't told. Seun Kuti did that multiple times. We had to run into a compound and locked ourselves inside. Another person said, I was there. It wasn't even funny at all. I ran to the back of the building. Everybody was saying they were there. And someone said it's because of that they left the party. I was there. I saw everything happen. who has time to record video when safety is the most. And someone said, this truly happened though. I was at the party and Shekuti act was shameful to say the least. And one thing I'm going to say is that anybody can behave in that manner, you know. Anybody can do that, especially when people piss you off. But as somebody that is a leader that speaks to oppression, you know, when people are oppressing you and you are complaining about oppression, you know, you are standing up for a lot of Nigerians. From there and on, people see you as a leader. And when you are a leader, Yoruba will say something, it took a while for me to understand that. Sometimes in a moment of anger, anybody can do what he did. I'm telling you, I might not go to the extreme of pulling a gun or anything like that, but I could be angry as well. But in that situation, as somebody that people are looking up to, it needs to diffuse the situation rather than encouraging the people, the bouncer, to bounce on this person, because this person is in the wrong. But sometimes you can't control the actions of people. You can only control your actions. So I'm not going to say that, oh, he's wrong for even slapping the guy. You know, when someone parked in front of your house and you are telling them to move and they are still telling you that, calm down, I'm going to take my time and do whatever I want, it's annoying, to be honest. But one thing I would say is that I think he pushed it to the extreme, and the role that he's playing, he needs to calm down, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to touch briefly on this man called Pastor Timi. I know a lot of people doesn't know this man, but I want to speak about this just to encourage a lot of you. You might not know him, but I will show you his picture. And basically, someone that you might have seen, but you don't know who he is. I don't know who he is as well until I was able to link it together. This pastor is the pastor, you know, Toyo Baby from Jennifer's Diary. Juliana Olayode, the one called Toyo Baby. This girl used to go to the church of this man. At some point, I realized that she deleted all of the picture of these people from her page. That's the man. That's the wife of the man and the man. This is the man and this is Toyo Baby, because a lot of people are asking questions now that the Timi Adigun did the same thing to Juliana Olayode, Toyo Baby. You know, this man he's not even just a pastor. His ministry is for youth. You know, all these lost youth, lost teenager, people that are going through troubles in their home. Their parents will bring them to this church. It's called Mind Ministry or something like that. So this man was accused of a lot of things, and I'm going to say that he came out and apologized, which is really big. Some people will not even apologize. They will rather use some lies to cover up some lie, you know, use intimidation to cover up some other lies. You know, when people lie a lot, it gets to a stage that lie becomes the truth, even in their own eye. When they say it, it becomes truth. But this man came out and apologized. I'm not saying that what he did is right. I've only got girls as well. And I can't imagine someone that you look in a position of authority, someone that you think that they will look after your kids. But at the end of the day, this is the same person that will now go ahead and abuse your child. It is unheard of. To be honest, it is really, really unheard of. This man, you know, he came out, he apologized, he talked about his wrongdoing. So many people called him out on his BS, and eventually he apologized. But before this thing happened, he's been doing it. Olatunji Sheffield, I thought you are on Facebook. That's true, you're on Facebook. I thought you are watching from YouTube. You are the only one. Don't worry. People always watch after. Some people don't want to watch so that I don't know that they are watching me. You know the way people that know you always try to do as if they are not watching you, they are not watching what you're doing, but they are the first one to watch afterwards or look somewhere else to watch. That's what he is. So Sheffield Olatunji, you can come on YouTube here as well if you want to come. I just want to be sharing it with my Facebook as well anyway. So long story short, this man came out, he apologized, he talked about his wrongdoing, and he said that anything he has done, there's nothing sexual. So maybe that's why he came out to apologize. I don't know. Whether he's telling the truth about not being sexual, is just touchy, whatever, I don't know. But you know, anti-cloud chaser, we always come out and always put ourselves in every situation. And she came out, Etinosa, is Etinosa I'm talking about, and she said that, you know, literally slamming people that are criticizing this pastor, that they don't have the right. At least he came out to apologize. Yeah, we know God doesn't it's not that God hates sinner. God don't like sin, but he doesn't hate sinner. So he believes in sinner coming to him in situation like that. So for me, I won't say, because he's a sinner, but he realized his sin and apologized. But is the apology for the public or for the parents of these girls they put in charge? They put them under him. The apology is for those young girls, because these people will never trust any male respectable figure again. If it's me, I'm not going to trust anybody, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't even trust anyone with my kids. People that knows me, that are close to me, they know. Olarotibi, she will testify to that. I'm very paranoid when it comes to like leaving your kids somewhere. I'm very, very paranoid. So I'm not going to say, because this person is a pastor, then I will not say, let me leave my teenage daughter. Never. It's not happening. So I don't believe in that. Anyway, this man came out and apologized. I don't know much about the story, but I know Etinosa came out, and Etinosa was literally slamming people, saying that they don't have the right to condemn this man. They don't. But one thing I know is that I'm just talking about this because to see someone that called themselves a man of God, because to be honest, I don't know who God call anymore. Everybody are just calling themselves. But for him to have the courage to come out and apologize, it takes a lot, because we know a lot of pastors that has been accused, prominent one. They will never apologize. They will rather use intimidation, use lie to cover up some lie, because I see some people saying, but someone said, at least he apologized. What about Pastor Suleiman? What about Biodun Fatoyibo? And people are saying that, the court said, please go and sit down. These people know their wrongdoing. But the problem is that because you are caping for them, you are encouraging them. You continue to encourage them. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Great Vicky 1, you're welcome. You're not late. We're still on it. It's a lot I'm speaking about. I'm just trying to cut it short. So I'm going to move on and talk about this doctor. You guys. Exactly. I don't know. Thanks for your point. It's uncalled for. Thank you. Because see, people will annoy you. People will make you angry. It's now left to you to control your actions. So with Seun Kuti's situation, I'm actually really disappointed. I even took it to that extreme, especially you that condemn people that are oppressing. So what if you become a governor or minister or whatever tomorrow? That's the way you will still oppress people, because I see that as an oppression. Anyway, I'm going to move on. I quickly just want to address that point. So I'm going to see my sister. You're talking about that pastor Timmy Toyo baby's pastor. See, there is a lot of them that know Yawa with gas, but because they know they have so many people in their camp that we kept for them. So many people that will say, no, not my pastor. There was this pastor. I don't know much about him. I think he's a South African pastor, Pastor Bishiri. This man stole a lot of people's money. Even some of the members lost their money into all these scamming situations. And some of them are still keeping for him. They are still saying that he's a man of God. He didn't dupe us. He's more or less like the people he's doing the business with, they duped him as well. Like he didn't do anything wrong. So that is it. I don't think I think he just feel like he needs to apologize. But one thing that people need to know is that nobody needs to send their kids to this pastor Timmy at the Goose Camp anymore. Because I heard it was on his page. He said that he's coming back in 2021 because of all these things that was happening. This thing started happening, and he said that, that they are going to go on break. That was since November. They are coming back in 2021. And I've heard that he's been doing it, then he will change the ministry. So, for real, nobody, this man needs to be shut down. That's all I know. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Like I said, I want to move on quickly and talk about this doctor. I just want to touch on it. I know a lot of people have spoken about it. And it's about this Dr. Aigbe. You remember that doctor? Let me see if I can bring up the picture in case of people that doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this woman, Aigbe. It's Dr. Aigbe, I believe. I'm not going to play a video, but in case you don't know what I'm talking about, is this woman that said that her husband is working with Channel Television. I know you can see her face right now. That's her face. You remember her and her situation and what happened with the governor of Bayelsa and the wife saying that this woman should move on. She came out, she talked about how the husband, showing her battered face and all of that. And afterwards, the following day, they are doing press with the governor. And I'm thinking to myself, when did we become rehabilitation center? Because why should she be the one to rehabilitate this animal? She said it's not the first time that this man is doing it. This is like the fourth, fifth, or whatever time. She talked about when she was pregnant, how he sat on her, how he did this, how he did that. And I'm so surprised that this woman came out and was saying that. Let me see if I can find that video where she was saying that, yeah, we've settled, we've finished our fight. I just want people to maybe leave our husband for our husband to be. And I'm thinking to myself, who has time for you? Continue. Continue, like Mama Patience. Continue. Because this thing is not funny. But I'm laughing because how can you be so stupid to think that this governor and the wife will be in your house when this man started the thing again? One thing she should realize is that, yeah, this is the video. I'm coming. I want to show you the video. Someone that came out talking about my husband, even when I was pregnant, he did this, he did that. Someone that could do that to you when you are carrying his child. No, that's not a man. That's not a man. How can a man do that to their wife, pregnant wife, when they are pregnant, carrying your own child and sat on her belly? Anyway, this is what the woman said when the governor finished their fight for them.
First of all, I sincerely want to thank the governor of the state. He's really shown he's a father. I thank you, sir, for in the midst of your busy schedules, you've made out time to talk to us and advise us of taking your counsel, sir. And going forward, I intend to make my marriage work. I accept your apology, my husband. And to my people in Imo State, they were not happy about what happened at all. I please also want to plead with you to forgive my husband. And to my auntie China, I also want to thank you for being like a mother to me here and a sister. Thank you for everything you've done. And to the rest of the world, I want you to have a place in your hearts to forgive my husband. And this time I need your prayers for my family and my children. I have 4 children who are still very tender. And all we need now is your prayers. Thank you. First of all,
seriously, you guys, I just want to stop there. I want to hear what you think about this woman's situation, to be honest. I know a lot of people will say that she should do this, she should do that, but I'm not buying whatever she's selling in that press. I'm not buying it, because everyone you are saying thank you to, telling them that you forgive your husband, you do this, you do that. You think because you shine light on his behavior that he's going to change. No, he's just going to change his pattern of abuse, not changing his entire being. Change is the only constant thing in life, don't get me wrong, but this man will need to go to like anger management. Because that's why I always tell people that have boys, please do us a favor. Train your boys. Train your boys. Don't let them think that female are punching bag, that female are so low to them. They are second-class citizens that they can treat anyhow. Because if you don't train them when they are really young, this is what happened. We have animals on our hand that cannot be tamed, that cannot control themselves. The day this thing happened, someone sent a video to me. I watched that video. I can't even show you that video. This animal was using iron to smack his wife. And I'm like, who battered this animal, for God's sake? How could you do that? Without iron, you are more powerful than this woman. She doesn't have the strength to even face you. And you are doing this to her. Why? Some of them don't deserve to have a wife. So that brought me to this, this argument now brought me to this situation of this person on, there was this actor, Femi Ogedengbe. I don't know if you know, a lot of people came out to speak about this situation, a lot. I'm telling you, a lot of people actually came out and talked about it. Even this morning, Instablog still posted a video of one woman talking about, like, people doesn't need to stay in an abusive marriage. Even if it's emotional abuse, I won't advise anyone to stay. Because you can go cray-cray. You can go cray-cray, oh. Seriously, you can go cray-cray. If you think, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Marriage don't be do or die. And they don't use it to enter heaven. It's not a ticket to heaven. Anyway, this is what this guy came out and said today. What do you guys think? Some aunties becoming marriage counselor after 3 husbands. Share marriage na clothes, where they change. When they change every now and then. Marriage don't suffer for the ladies of this generation. And so, and I believe it's because of that. For the generation, I'm coming. Marriage don't suffer for the ladies of this generation hand. Any small thing, leave the man job. Don't get me wrong. I have never abused or beaten my wife of 11 years. I have come to realize women battering is actually an expression of weakness and insecurity. The thing out there is not just about beating, but you all preach divorce. Over the slightest infidelity too. Abba, what is slightest infidelity? You guys, please, I want to know it in the comment section, because I try to make sense of what he meant by it. By over slightest infidelity too. Most young wives of this day, not all, can F anything F able. Most of them don't use motivation speaking from hell destroy many marriages. Are you aware men go through abuse at all? God they see una. In fact, now independent women be the trend. Be the trend, he meant. In the feminist, una do rubbish in the nonsense. And when Instablog caption, Instablog said, Dr. Angbo Saga, actor Gedengbe lampoons those who preach divorce over the slightest thing. So I don't know what he meant by the slightest infidelity too. That's what I don't understand, but I want you to help me make sense of it, because I still did not understand what angle is coming from. And one thing these people need to realize is that I'm not arguing with him. Men get abused as well. Nobody. Why can't people keep their hands to themselves? A woman, a man. Keep your hand to yourself. Just today, I was reading about Kosi Ejioko. That, you know. I'm really sorry. I don't know. You know Kosi Ejioko now? Pastor with, you know, that one that always come out every Sunday with Bible, with, you know, with her full chest out and all of that. She and her Chingom boyfriend, Chingom fiancé, the guy said he's not doing again. Kosi abused him, and the Kosi took him out and said that, you know, they are going through DV situation. I don't know why both men and women, keep your hand to yourself, for God's sake. One thing I always say before I ever get married, I always say it. I say there is no way my husband will beat me. But my mouth is really sharp. But I know when to tone it down. You know when to tone it down. But my husband is not a violent person. He would rather be angry and not speak to you. So I will say I'm lucky one way or the other. Because a lot of things that people experience, I've never experienced most of it. But I'm not saying that, oh, it's really rosy and all of that. But saying that a slightest infidelity, what does slightest? Please let me understand that. I'm going to move on. We're staying too much on this. Seriously. Aigbe, my darling Aigbe, how are you, darling? Okay, let me quickly now talk about Toyin Abraham's situation and our fancy sonu. There are some our fancy alaseju. All these fancy sonu sometimes, seriously, they need brain check, because I don't know how you come out and be talking about what makes someone shine, what make them glow. It's none of your business. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm moving on, but I will read your comments in the comment section about all of this topic. I really want to hear what you guys think about Femi Ogedengbe. I don't want to stay too long, and it's already stretching. Anyway, let me share Toyin Abraham's situation and our fancy sonu, and I will share Mercy Aigbe's situation as well. Okay, so this is what this person said to Toyin Abraham. The person said, oh, I think Toyin Abraham was saying, what cream do you use? Toyin, maybe a lot of people has been asking her what cream she used, and she said that this person called King Mixture is even a man and no be cream. Nah, better G you they receive. Don't come and lie to us here. God bless you more and more. And she responded, Toyin responded and said that, sir, with due respect, please don't ever speak to me like this again, sir. Seriously, I've never seen someone so humble in correcting a fan. This person should try it with Nkechi Blessing and see the cost that Nkechi Blessing will put upon him, or Anita Joseph. Even someone mentioned it, that try this nonsense with Anita Joseph or Nkechi Blessing. But the way she went about it is really, really. And let me first address, some people were saying that, oh, the due respect. I don't think Toyin cannot write good English. I believe is a typo error, especially when you are using Samsung. When you are using iPhone 2, sometimes iPhone correct everything you're saying, especially when you are trying to write Yoruba. I can't remember how many times I've had to message the person and say that, oh, sorry, I don't mean to send that emoji. You know, there are some things that the typo will send and I will correct it and say sorry. But on Instagram, you can't actually correct a lot. And a lot of people were saying, no, it is the due respect for me, because she meant to say due respect and she wrote due respect. So I just want to address that. Someone that can speak like that, someone that can act English movie like that, I don't think this very short sentence will be that difficult, especially due respect. No, I don't think so. I think it's a typo. And another thing I would say is that there's nothing wrong in saying this, but that is if the person is your friend. I can't just come out and look at someone and just tell them that, oh, I know it's the... No, we're not on that level. I don't get where these people get off. Like, you can't just go ahead and talk to people that you don't know. You don't even have idea about their life. Because you are a fan of them doesn't mean that you should now come on and say that to them. There's nothing wrong in what he says if he's talking to his friend, you know, when you have a relationship. But for you to be saying it to somebody that you don't know, you don't even have that relationship with them, is disrespectful and is rude. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. I don't know how to put it in Yoruba. Like, you can't just, what is not good is not good. You can't just come out and be rude to people. You can't just come out and disrespect people, especially in their own space. It is wrong. So anyway, I want to move on to the last topic of today, which is Mercy Aigbe. I think she posted something about you know, Okwaye daddies. We know we have a lot of them, especially in Nigeria. There's a lot of these Okwaye daddies, and we have a lot of them in America as well. In UK, anywhere in the world, I'm telling you, it's not only in Nigeria. A lot of people think that it's only in Nigeria that you have this Okwaye daddy. There's a lot of Okwaye daddy. So if you don't understand, Okwaye daddy is, you know, a living dead. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, this is what she posted. And I think it's somebody that actually posted this thing. She just reposted it. I don't think she came up with this thing on her own. She reposted someone's post, and this is what she said. The post said, school fees season, guess the useless people that have gone into hiding again. God bless all mothers doing it all 100%. And I'm thinking to myself, when will Mercy let us forget about this man that she married? She was the one that is always talking about how great and how good this man is. You know, I'm just going to relate a situation with this Dr. Aigbe. That doctor is an independent woman, but still she stays in an abusive marriage simply because she doesn't want people to condemn her or think that she's useless or think that since she's not married again, she's worthless. This is the way Mercy was covering up for this man for years, covering up for him, not knowing that this man, every accusation of this abuse, this man has done it. But because of love, I always tell people, don't advise a woman that is in love. You can never advise them. But the day they make up their mind themselves and think about everything you've been saying and think about it like, whatever I want to lose, I should lose it. That day, there's nobody that can beg them or say that, oh, go back. They will never go back into that abusive relationship or abusive marriage. That is one thing people need to realize. I have so many of them around me. They are so quiet, they are so nice, they are so good to this man, even despite the abuse, despite everything. But the day they make up their mind, there's no going back. Anyway, I digress. I just want to quickly say that I hope Mercy will just let this thing slide, for God's sake. Why I'm saying this is that you will never hear Iyabo Ojo complaining or, saying all of these things every year. Even I believe last year was the first time that Iyabo Ojo will be saying Happy Father's Day to herself or something like that. And she's been doing it for years. So I hope Mercy Aigbe can just move on. She was raising her daughter on her own without anybody, and she was able to do it. So kudos to her that she's doing it. This man, I'm even expecting his response. I checked thinking that he will respond because I know him. He will just come and blow our head with some shakabula. I'm so sorry. I don't know. That man, he will just come and be blowing the grammar. He gets angry despite that you don't do. And if Mercy is doing it, she should just let it go. All of these Happy Father's Day to me, Happy Father's Day. There's a lot of women out there that raise their kids to even graduating, the stage that they even get married. And you know the funniest thing? Sometimes they even allow this man to come and sit down. At the end of the day, anyway, you guys, I think I'm done with this. The time is really running fast. I'm done with this, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I will quickly, I want to be Mama Wo. There is a lot of them, my darling sister. They call them Okwaye Daddy. Okay, let me quickly run through the comments, you guys. Shout out to every one of you. I really appreciate you. I'm already even feeling much better, Can you see the way my voice was like, then it went up, it went like, You guys, it's really amazing to come on. I'm telling you, you make me feel so much better. Don't worry, you can watch it over. It's quite interesting. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy yourself. I think I've read all of these comments. Let me see. Sheun should be careful. Yenny Kuti, your view. It's on your view. Sheun should be careful of Nigerian government. I miss you too, ma. I miss you. I miss you so much. Sorry, Mama. No, Adelaja Yomikun. No. You don't need to say sorry. I understand. Good evening, ma. Happy Sunday. There are Simitosin. Happy Sunday. Your health matters. My exalio. Health is wealth, my dear brother. Health is wealth. Amen. Adila Jayomi. Amen in Jesus' name. Really, Sheun Kuti, he did that. It's really sad because he has a good head on him. He has a really good head on him, and his point of view is always on point. So I was actually really disappointed that he couldn't tame his anger. I'm only one on Facebook. My brother, don't worry. I hope you are still enjoying it on Facebook. I guess he discovered his fault, his weakness on time. I believe so. Oh, you mean that Pastor Timmy? Yeah, I believe so. He did discover it and apologize, but I heard that he's been a serial doer of this thing. He keep moving from one name of church to another, and all he keep doing is doing youth ministry. He needs to move away from youth ministry. He's not worthy or fit to be a youth minister. I don't think that he is this what do you call it, a villain like that. But I think whenever he can't control himself, he's weak, he's not really strong enough in God to be able to have a lot of youth around him. So he needs to move away from this youth ministry situation. So, oh, thank you, Olatunji Sheffield. Nice topic today. Thank you. Mom's affection. Hello, my darling sister. How are you? Etty is not Etinosa is crazy. Don't mind her. I hope I'm not late. No, great Vicky one, you are not. My point is, why would you beat someone because of parking in front of your house? Annoying, yes, but this reaction is uncalled for. If he has a gun and Nigerians legally allowed to carry, yeah, I think they are legally allowed if it's registered. There's a lot of people that have a registered gun, so he is allowed. But that anger, sometimes you need to, especially when people are looking up to you as this public figure that speaks for them, that is trying to help them out of oppression, you need to be able to control yourself. It's annoying what this person do. It's really, really annoying, but what he did is uncalled for, like great Omoyeni Anima Shaun said. I knew Yawa with Sungas. Yeah, I believe so. Pastor Timmy, you meant. Most people are just brainwashed by pastor. It's like everybody is brainwashed. I'm telling you, it takes the grace of God to break from that stronghold of brainwashing from all these pastors. I pray she lives to tell the story afterwards. I also pray so. Olayinka Dada, I pray so too. Why she's looking like she's been threatening to do that. It looks like that, but I don't know what this governor thinks is achieving, trying to make this woman do that in public like that. If he's the governor's daughter, will the governor do that? Because I know this kind of governor. That man, they will go and take him out of prison or cell by the time they deal with him. So I don't think the governor will allow that if it's their own kids. That is why people need to put themselves in a position of others to be able to see it from another angle. If you can't do that, then you won't be able to see clearly. So why she's looking like has been threatened? Great Vicky one. Yeah, I don't think she's threatened. I think she believed that shouting out, people coming to her head and speaking to the husband, that the husband is just going to switch, the switch is going to flip like that, not knowing that the man is just going to change the style of the abuse. I don't think the man is going to change quickly like that. It's going to take some counseling, some therapy for him to actually change, because for him to be doing this, it's not something that he just started today. He's been doing it for a while. What a shame. Yeah, Shemilore Akpata, real shame. This man is speaking in the rubbish and nonsense. I'm telling you, I don't understand that Femi Ogedengbe. As if tí wọ́n bá fi iná jó òun lè gbarú ẹ̀. Slightest infidelity. What is slightest infidelity? Did you bargain for that when you are making your oath in front of God? When you are doing your vow in front of God. You lucky, lucky, my brother. Toyin is mature, yeah, very mature. I can't even believe the response. OMG. Àwọn abimama, yes, so slightest infidelity. Maybe that's his short message to his wife indirectly. Dude been cheating. Of course, because he doesn't see cheating as anything. He doesn't see it as anything. That's what happened. Please like and share. Thank you, Shemilore Akpata. You are going to be my moderator anyway. And we're going to speak in my DM. If you have any story, anything you want me to speak about, this is my Instagram. You can follow me on my Instagram and send the message to me on my Instagram. And please like this stream, like it, share it. It helps in the algorithm. Thank you so much, you guys. How are you, Debbie, and everyone on this platform? We are fine. Fumi Akamalafe, we are really fine. Please like and share. Thank you, Shemilore Akpata, for reminding me to say that. Oh, Karima at 144. I'm getting much better. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. After this live, I think I feel even much better, to be honest. The pain is there, but it's not bad. You know, when you are just coming out of malaria, that's the way the flu is feeling. I was just really, my voice, it affected my voice and everything. So, but this live has actually lifted my spirit, and I enjoy that you guys make me feel much more better. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate your support. If this is your first time, you are welcome here. We do it, we interact with each other. So you are welcome to join the happy family. Don't forget, subscribe, like the video, and share it. Like I said, it helps in the algorithm. And I will see you, this week. Maybe I'll come out often. If you guys really want to see me, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to upload this video on my channel. Let me know. We can really, speak about things, enlighten each other, and advise each other. That's why I always say that whatever you think, put it in the comment section. In real time, people can really pick up something. And after as well, you can, watch and, say your opinion. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate your support. Do have a fabulous week. Enjoy your week, you guys, and please stay safe. Bye. Bye-bye. We want to see you. Okay. I will be coming on. Even if it's tweets that has to do with advice, we can come on and advise each other. I'll try and see if I can do 14 days of Christmas. Let's see how it's going to go. I hope tomorrow morning I'm not going to wake up and be like, all right, you guys. Bye. Have a nice week. Bye.